What do bread and gasoline have in common? Both used to be simple. Both have been refined, bleached, and chemically altered until they barely resemble what they once were. And we still consume both. One fills our cars, and the other fills our bodies. But one of them is slowly wrecking your gut, your hormones, and your energy. And it's not the one at the gas station. Today, I'm going to show you how the bread that we eat in America isn't really food at all. In fact, what we call bread here in America can't even be considered food in some parts of Europe. Let's rewind about 200 years. Bread used to be simple. We used to grind whole grains fresh, germ, bran, and all, rich in fiber, B vitamins, and natural oils. It was alive. It had texture, nutrition, and real flavor. Then, industrialization showed up. We decided we wanted bread that lasted longer on the shelf. So the milling industry started stripping out the bran and the germ, the parts that contain fiber, vitamins, and natural oils, basically where most of the nutrients were. And what was left? A fine white powder that was nutritionally dead. It didn't spoil because there was nothing left in it to spoil. The only problem was, it also didn't nourish. The goal wasn't health, it was shelf life. This was the first layer of the problem, but not the last. So to fix that, the food industry, they said, no problem, we'll enrich it. So they added synthetic vitamins back in, including folic acid, which sounds good, but here's the catch. Nearly 40% of people genetically can't metabolize it properly because of the MTHFR gene mutations. So instead of energy, people got fatigue, anxiety, and inflammation, all from what they thought was a healthy staple. But we didn't stop there. We decided our bread wasn't white enough. So what did we do? We bleached it with chlorine gas. That's right, the same stuff used in industrial cleaning. Still not good enough? The bread wasn't rising evenly. Then it wasn't fluffy enough. So we added potassium bromate, which is a known carcinogen that's banned in most developed countries except the US. And when that still wasn't enough, we wanted to speed up harvest times and make crops dry faster. So we started using glyphosate, the active ingredient in Roundup. We put it on our wheat fields before harvest to make drying faster and yields higher. That chemical doesn't wash off. It ends up in the flour. This chemical is now found in bread, cereals, and even baby food. And now your daily bread contains a gut disruptor, hormone disruptor, and carcinogen, all in one slice. This isn't bread anymore. This is a chemical experiment that we've been eating for generations. It's an edible science experiment designed for profit, not people. Let me tell you about one of my patients. She was 21, bright, and adventurous. She came to see me right before her first ever trip overseas, Paris. She came to my office and said, Dr. Kevin, I'm a total foodie. I love bread, pastries, wine, desserts, all of it. But I can't eat any of it here since I'm severely gluten sensitive. She further told me that she would bloat, ache, crash, get headaches, brain fog, and even experience joint pain after eating gluten. But the funny thing is, she said that she didn't care. She said, I'm going to Paris and I'm eating everything, even if I have to stay in my hotel the whole trip. While her entourage was going out to see the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, she was just fine staying in her hotel room in agony, just so she could experience the rich, decadent food. I told her that she might have to take it easy, but she looked at me like I was crazy. A few weeks later, she came back in glowing. She said, you won't believe it. I ate every baguette, croissant, and pastry I could get my hands on, and I felt amazing. No symptoms, None. No brain fog, no bloating, no inflammation, just energy, joy, and real food. She walked the streets of Paris every day, feeling incredible. Why? Why could she eat bread there, but not here? It's simple. In Europe, bread is still made the old way, with just 4 ingredients: flour, water, yeast, and salt. No chlorine bleach, no bromate, no glyphosate. Their grains aren't genetically hybridized the way ours are. And their fermentation process allows enzymes to break down gluten naturally, making it more digestible, even for people who are gluten sensitive here. Meanwhile, our bread is an ultra-processed cocktail of lab additives, fake vitamins, and pesticide residue. So the question isn't why our bodies can't handle bread. The problem isn't you. It's not your gut. The real question is, what did we do to the bread that our body used to handle just fine? This isn't bread. This is a chemical Frankenstein engineered for shelf life, not human life. This is an illusion of bread. What used to be a sacred, nourishing food, the staff of life, has been stripped, bleached, sprayed, and processed into something your body no longer recognizes as food. But here's the good news. You can still find real bread, organic, stone ground, naturally fermented sourdough, made the way it's supposed to be. You can order flour from Italy that is still made like it was 200 years ago. There are even companies where they make old-fashioned, nutritious bread. You just have to search for them. And when you find them and eat them, your body remembers. When you feed it real ingredients, real nutrients, real life, it knows exactly what to do. Because sometimes healing doesn't come from something new. It comes from getting back to what's real. Because the answers aren't hidden in another prescription. They're hiding in plain sight, in your pantry. So maybe the first step of healing your gut isn't another supplement. It's finding bread that your grandmother or your great-grandmother would actually recognize. If this opened your eyes, hit subscribe and join me every week as we uncover the truth behind the foods that we've been told are healthy. And now you know the rest of the story. But it's what you do with this information that counts. Thanks for watching, and I hope this video gave you something valuable to take away. Your next step is just one click away. Check out our next video right here. And if you want to join this community and see more content like this, hit subscribe and give it a like. I truly appreciate the support.